Hello everyone, Miku Spartan here with a actual how can I put this? Rant and message for everyone. For all of you who are simply out of the loop, Jane just posted a message on Instagram and quite frankly on her YouTube channel, saying that she's quitting YouTube because quite frankly because of someone. This someone is actually called Sabishiii. And before all of you get in your fucking comment section saying species deserves what's happening, you're all fucking wrong. I have personally seen evidence of, quite frankly, several pieces of evidence that basically show Jane backstabbing Sabishiii and, quite frankly, trying her best to steal the spotlight from Sabishiii. Recently, the reason why Sabishii's been, quite frankly, that basically Jane has made this comment that she's leaving YouTube is because, quite frankly, she's been called out on her bullshit. She's been called out on her bullshit several times, and she's losing support. So, what do you do when you're losing support for basically your lies? You create a new lie. I'm leaving YouTube. The biggest fucking lie ever. As far as I know, Jane's doing this for sympathy points. Because literally all the shit she's done, and even getting other creators involved to try and attack Sabishiii. Seriously, the things that these guys have been doing against Sabishiii behind closed doors, trying to basically brand her as this evil backstabber and this evil person, is, well, quite frankly, disgusting. I don't know what fucking hole these people fucking crawled out of, but I swear to God, I'm pretty sure there's not a hole deep enough for them. I'm pretty sure the hole fucking goes back to hell. Either way, she's been called out several times for her bullshit. She's been pointed out several times because of her bullshit. And several members of the Ghost Crew, which is basically what I'm a part of, and even the Comics team as well, have quite frankly pointed this out. Comics herself won't say anything about this, because quite frankly, surprisingly, as she's the head of basically the Comics team, she can't basically pick sides, which is understandable. However, us members of the Comics team can make our own decisions and our own voices for it. As far as I'm concerned, Jane's been doing this against Sabishiii much longer than anything you guys know about. This backstabbing that Jane's been doing to Sabishiii has been going on for almost a year, or over a year now, I would say. And for all these you may say, like, oh, well, Jane's been doing MND longer than Sabishiii. Surprisingly not. Sabishii's actually the one who taught Jane how to do MND. Because here's the thing, Sabishiii and Jane are actually, quite frankly, high school friends. Used to be, anyway. And once all the subscribers started rolling in, guess where all that popularity went? Straight to her head. And her personality changed into an absolute right fucking bitch and tyrant. I can't personally say what she was before or after all this popularity happened, because quite frankly, I don't know Jane. I never will. And I don't care what she says about me, to be truthfully honest. I also don't care if she makes a video about me. I honestly don't fucking care. Because to me, attacking me, what would you get out of attacking me? Do you expect me to cry or whine and bitch and complain? Not really. But either way, this so-called copying thing actually has actually some truth to it, believe it or not. Thank you, Jane, for pointing it out. Because for all of you don't realize, it's quite frankly recent for a few months. Jane has been basically copying the exact same motion and video that Sabishiii makes within 24 hours. Literally, as soon as Sabishiii uploads a video or a motion or video on MND, Jane uses the exact same motion and tries to use the exact same sort of stuff for it to, quite frankly, well, pump out there. To try and steal the spotlight. Recently, a friend of mine on the Ghost crew, quite frankly, made a mistake. I will admit that he made a mistake of Jane copying another motion from someone else, even though that motion was a week old, even though that video was at least a week old, over a week old, I would say. Which basically means it's not copying. But uploading the exact same motion, the exact same video, less than 24 hours after the person's uploaded it, just to try and steal the spotlight, now that is definitely being a bit of a cunt and dickish move. And surprisingly, me and Sabishiii were actually on the call as well when that happened. Talking about basically MND and VR chat and how to basically and how to do all those stuff like that for VTubing. The sad thing is though, when this happened, the video I'm referring to, I will not name, literally within 22 hours after that video's been made and uploaded, Jane uploaded it. And we could tell instantly it was a rushed job. No props, no effects, no nothing. It was just thrown out there as quickly as possible. So, why? Why? That's the question, is just why? There are literally, about 1 million different motions you can choose from. From simple 10-second clip versions, or even full-on videos to make. Or make your own motion. But no. Within the exact same time frame of 24 hours, she uploads the exact same fucking motion, but we can tell it's rushed. Interesting, don't you say, Jane? So in other words, Jane, you want to call out Sabishiii for basically being the one that basically backstabbed you? Maybe you should get your facts right. You backstabbed her, and from what sorry about that, recording fucked up. Anyway, back to what I was about to say anyway. This has to end at some point. So right now, Sabishiii has given me all the evidence that she has. As in screenshots, everything everyone said about her, the backstabbing, the blackmailing, everything. I wouldn't say blackmailing, that's kind of wrong, but still, I think it's kind of blackmailing, but I'll ask someone about it anyway. But either way, I'll make another video with higher quality and better, with more of a script to what I'm saying, so I can basically fluid line this whole thing, showing you guys screenshots either here or wherever on the screen when I do the second recording with actual evidence and actual script I'll be writing off. This has to end. This has to end one way or another. Either Jane and Sabishiii don't speak to each other ever again, which surprisingly will be a benefit for both channels, and leave each both the fuck alone, or it's gonna have one person of the fucking channel terminated. That's what's gonna end up happening. Someone is gonna lose out on something. You subscribers of Jane's channel, you are now caught in the crossfire. I am sorry about this, but you are caught in the crossfire. This isn't about you subscribers. This isn't about you viewers. It's about these two, quite frankly, dealing with drama. And Jane being the one to start it, and Sabishiii being the one to try and finish it. So, I have a message for Jane. Surprisingly, I actually do have a message for her. When will you get it through your skull just to stop? I'm done with this shit. I'm done with you, Jane. I'm done with all your fucking drama. You say Sabishiii wins? From what I know of you, and from all the evidence I've seen of you, it is just another fucking salvo. Another pot shot at Sabishiii. Goodbye. Stop recording.